Calling the Sedalia Pettis Amateur Radio Club repeater net. Calling the Sedalia Pettis Amateur Radio Club repeater net. This is KE0FUD, Kilo Echo 0, Foxtrot Uniform Delta, your net control station for this evening. My name is Chris, my QTH is Sedalia. Spark repeater net meets each Sunday evening from approximately 8 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. local time on the Sedalia 147.03 megahertz repeater with a minus offset. The purpose of the net is to gather hams in the area, exchange information of mutual interest, and promote public service by ham operators. If you have an emergency, priority, time value, or routine traffic for the net, call now. Are there any announcements for the net? All right, we'll go for regular check-ins. If you want to check in the Spark repeater net, call now.
E0, VD, in and out.
This is KY0P.
All right, we'll stop right there. I've got AD0VD, and somebody said in and out. I'm not sure if that was another call. Then we got KY0P. The person that was in and out, if you can come back with your call sign.
Yeah, KE0CYR. I'm with some people eating right now, so I'm in and out. Thank you.
I got you down. Thanks a lot. Go to AD0VD. Go ahead, Donald, with your comments.
Hope you're having a great day. What I'd like to say is, out at the testing there Saturday, John and Philip did a great job on it. It ran extremely smooth for the first one in a while. Everybody needs to give them the thumbs up because they did a great job. Other than that, that's all I got to say. Hey, everybody have a great week coming up. AD0VD will be clear on yours.
Checking in, Donald. Next on the list, KY0P. Go ahead.
Thanks, Chris. Good evening, everyone. Well, let's see. Sorry I missed the meeting yesterday. My mother-in-law passed away Friday evening, and of course I didn't make it to the meeting or the test session. So, Donald, I'd be interested in hearing how many people tested and how many people passed and so forth. So if you get a chance, maybe you could fill us in on how that went. I know you said it went great, but kind of maybe the numbers. And anyway, let's see. Oh, we went to Jeff City today. I had to do some arrangements, and it just poured on us in Jeff City. Poured, and it just one storm after another. The storms were training, just one after the other. Got home, and my gauge only showed about a tenth of an inch that we got here. So a big difference between here and Jeff City. So anyway, I guess that's about all I got. I'll just turn it back to you, Chris, at Net Control. I'll just say 73 to everybody and have a great week coming up. From KY0P.
Thanks for checking in. I'll tell you, the big news that you missed not coming to the meeting is we voted to, at least to look into getting a controller, and that's going to be a committee of N0XG, KD0ETL, and I think Brooks. They're going to get that and put a new controller in if they get it done for the budget that we voted on. That's the big news from the meeting. All right. That's we're at the end of the list. If anybody else would like to check in to the Spark repeater net, call now.
A5ZW 0 USK. KA0 TPX Jerry.
Stop right there. There's a double in there. If you can come back with your call sign again, there's at least a couple of people talking over each other.
KA0 TTY.
All right, we'll go back to the top of the list. KJ5ZW, go ahead with your comments.
Yeah, KE0FUD, thank you for running this net this evening. You're doing a fine job, and good to see you at the meeting yesterday. Yeah, KJ5ZW here to the group. Yeah, we did have 3 people that attempted to upgrade to extra from general, and Harry was successful, and congratulate him on his new extra frequency opportunities that he can get on there and talk and what have you, and congratulate him for that. And as far as the rain here, we had an inch in my gauge I dumped out between yesterday and last night, and I haven't checked it again today to see what it was. I dumped it out this morning, and I had 1 inch in it, and I don't know what I've gotten today during the day yet. So anyway, I'll turn it back over to you. Be a KJ5Z.
Thanks for checking in. Next on the list is KD0USK. Go ahead, Brett.
Hey, Chris. Good to hear you. You're sounding great, and thank you for being net control tonight. You're sounding great. And hats off to Harry. He did an excellent job on that test, and that's way to go. And glad to see you knock that out. As far as me, went down past Jess City today, took a little drive down to Herman just for something to do, and got into some major rain down there, and going and coming. And so I think the majority of the rain that maybe we were supposed to get went around us, but someone's getting it, and that's about all I know. Been a pretty slow day other than that around, so I hope everybody here has a great week. And it was also good that the club offered the tests. That's a great deal, and it really looked like it ran very, very smooth. And so I just want to say congratulations, and also a big thank you to the VE team that orchestrated that and got all that put together. So hats off to you guys. Have a great week. 73 KD0 USK.
All right, thanks for checking in. This is KE0FUD, and next on the list is KA0TTY. Go ahead.
I'll say good evening to everyone on the net here too. Yeah, I'm my head's still in the clouds here from Saturday. I was really just going to take a swing at it. I hadn't really completed the training I'd hoped to do the study in, but I guess everything just happened to fall into place. But really pleased about the outcome, and of course I'm a little biased, but I would sincerely appreciate all of the effort the VEs did. I thought it was a well-run session. I'd seen several sessions before, and this is probably one of the better organized ones I'd seen. So I really appreciate the work that they put in to help out local hams like they did. Anxious to get on the air and try out some of the new privileges. And I know I don't have to, but I'm going to go ahead and do it here. But I'll sign with KA0TTY temporary AE.
Cool. Congratulations on that. Thanks for checking in. Next on the list is KA0TPX. Go ahead, Jerry.
Good evening, everybody. I've got 69 degrees right now, and up here in the southern part of Sheridan County where I live, I got 3 2/10 inches of rain the last 30 hours. And that's all I've got to report. KA0TPX.
Well, that's quite a bit of rain. I don't know if we need it or not, but it didn't make me too happy or sad either way, really. Thanks for checking in, and that's the end of the list. Are there any other check-ins for Spark Repeater Net? Call now.
Recheck.
KD0ETL.
KE0QYA, in and out.
All right, go ahead with the recheck.
Thank you, Chris. I just wanted to offer my congratulations also to Harry, and thank the VEs that did make it to the meeting yesterday, and all the effort they put into it. So, again, Harry, congratulations, and go out there and enjoy those new privileges. Back to you, Chris. KY0P.
All right. KD0 ETL, go ahead with your comment.
KE0FUD, KD0ETL, good evening, Chris, and thanks for taking the net. I want to say congratulations to Harry for getting his upgrade, and benevolence to Dennis for his mother-in-law. Sorry to hear about that. Got a little bit more information on the repeater controller. We had gotten permission to research and get one purchased to add to our repeater. We've further information since the meeting. We have acquired one per John in 0XG from Rick KD0C, not CYR. Anyway, I can't think of his call sign, but he's pretty big down in Warsaw, and he has one for us either to be given to or for less than $100. So I believe we're going to get into one for a lot less than what we had decided on. So that's the information at this point. John's supposed to get with him this week, and we'll have more information on that later. Thanks for taking that again, Chris. KD0ETL.
Hey, you're welcome, Paul. No problem. I always enjoy doing it. But I will tell you, I'm missing the premiere of The Walking Dead tonight, Season 9. I don't know if I missed anything or not, but I'll watch it tomorrow. Let's see. The information on the controller is pretty interesting. That's good to hear. I hope that'll work out. Let's see. Last on the list was KE0QIA, but he was in and out, so we're at the end of the list. Are there any other check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net? Call now.
Kilo Charlie 0 Echo Lima Bravo.
KC0 ELB, this is KE0 FUD. Go ahead with your comments.
Good evening to everyone on the net. It's Tony over in Boonville. Figured I'd give you one. I don't know if I've checked in lately, or mostly they've probably been short-time check-ins, but wanted to say with the rain, everything has been interesting. We were in St. Louis for the day and had to fight the rain all the way back. Definitely over in Callaway County, you could tell it just poured down there, like fields just full of water and all the runoff and all the streams and stuff like that. Like that big creek that's down that hill and up before you get to New Florence was just packed to the brim. And I heard a lot about the Missouri River possibly getting high on the forecast discussion on the National Weather Service page. So that was going to be an interesting next couple of days. Yeah, wanted to get in there and test out this new microphone too. Hopefully it's coming in okay. It's not new, but it's refurbished. So by refurbished, I mean I resoldered about KC0 ELB back to net control.
All right, thanks for checking in. Let's see. Are there any other check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net? Call now.
KA0JWA and Kilo Delta 0 India Zulu Golf.
Check.
All right, Brooks, go ahead.
Yeah, I was trying to hang on until I got home, but didn't sound like the net was going to last long enough for me to make it. Not much going on, just heading home from Walmart, just basically checking in for the count there. I guess you got both calls there. I was checking land in, and that's about it. I'll let that recheck. You can pick them up there. KA0JWA. Back to you.
Thanks, Brooks. Yeah, I got her down there, too. Go ahead, recheck.
Chris, this is KJ5ZW. You can put this under the announcements. I should have given it earlier in the when you call for announcements. So I'll give you the announcement now while I got it on my mind here. We plan on doing another test session in January, and also we're planning on a training session for technician class in January. Darren's going to head that up, and he'll be looking for people that want to teach the sub-elements. There will be 10 of them in in each class, and we'll be teaching in the technician class, and I went ahead and volunteered to teach 2 of those elements for him, so it means he's got 8 more elements and people he's be looking for to help him with that, and we'll be putting that together sometime in January. We're not going to test in November or December because those are pretty busy months for family activities, so our next test session will be sometime in January, yet to be determined. Probably the first club meeting, but that I'll just go with that for now. And we got time to get more information out. So back to you, Chris. KJ5. See that.
Well, that's good news to hear. I definitely have a boy or maybe 3 that would be interested in going to the training session and possibly taking their technician exam. We'll see how that goes. I know one of them's fairly interested, and I don't know how interested the other 2 are not, but that'll be good to have a test and a training session. All right. There's nobody else. Let's see. Let's go for last call for check-ins. We're slowing down pretty good. Last call for check-ins. Spark Repeater Net. Call now.
This is Kilo Echo Zero Lima Mike Yankee KE0 LMY Sam and Edwards.
Go ahead, Sam. You got in just in time. I was about to call it a net.
Well, I'm certainly glad. I like to sneak in here at the end so I can do all the talking. First, KD0WXT would like to be checked in as well because Roger's sitting right in the living room, and he figures trying to wrestle the mic away from me was probably a bad idea. The call sign Paul was trying to think of for Rick Wade is KD0CNC for the repeater controller. Congrats to Harry on his upgrade. Good job, buddy. You know, we hear from you regularly on the Region A Healthcare Net, so it's going to be awesome to hear you now as an extra. I'll be right on your heels because I'll be studying and hope to get my extra before the end of this year. You know me, I like to put big goals in front of myself. And we'll be taking part in the simulated emergency test with Johnson County and Kansas City on October the 20th. So Benton County is going to be flat jumping between now and then, getting all the plans in place. This is KE0LMY, back to net control.
All right, thanks for checking in. I got you both down there. Last call for check-ins. Spark Repeater Net. Call now. Nothing heard. The net ran for about 20 minutes, and we had 15 if I count myself. 15 check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net tonight. I'll turn the repeater back to normal use. This is KE0FUD.